I'm going to record.
Right now.
Hi, Miriam. How are you, my dear?
That's all right. Thank you.
I can short film to the front.
I'm not one to pass.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to balance it out. So we think it's
Oh, yes, ma'am. And you bet.
Testing. Testing.
I'm good with testing.
Okay, it's time to get started. I'm Peter Ash, Sergeant at Arms. Welcome to our weekly Toastmasters meeting.
We don't have a timer.
We had quite a number of last-minute cancellations, and we had a lot of people who came up and jumped into the fray. Thank you all. I see that everyone here is not a beginner, and so I just do want to remind everyone to please make sure that your cell phone is turned off or silent or vibrate mode. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our Toastmaster, the esteemed Mr. Al Davis.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's good to be here. I chose the theme of giving back for a couple of reasons. One is that the new board of this Toastmasters group is going to be forming momentarily or soon, and I wanted to make everyone aware of that, which is a great opportunity to give back. The other reason for my wanting to do this is really more personal. I've been working with a group called Wishlist up in Chelmsford, who helps people who are recovering from homelessness. And what they do is, let's say somebody who's gotten out of homelessness, gotten a job, they get themselves an apartment, then they have nothing to put in it. And I've been gathering household goods, things like dressers and tables and chairs, things like glasses, things that people would use in a basic householding setup to help people get started. And anyone who is interested in participating in that, at least as far as donations, please see me after the meeting. I have a list of the type of things that Wishlist is looking for. The theme, giving back, Peter had something interesting to say by virtue of his profession. Quote, I've been a teacher most of my life. I think a teacher, almost by definition, is someone who gives back. I think anybody who participates in Toastmasters is giving back, both to other people in the group and certainly to themselves. That's not exactly giving back. I see we have a very interesting word of the day here. It looks like a Yiddishism.
It's a Hebrew word.
And I'm gonna let's see, tzedakah? Okay. Well, I officially used it, but you're going to have to explain to myself and everybody else what it means. Now, I know I'm over my time, although our timer, Chris Bassett, hasn't stepped up to the plate just yet.
No, you're still under.
You're
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm under?
You have 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh, 3 to 4 minutes. Oh, I can't read it. I thought it said 1 to 2. I don't know how this got extended. In any case, giving back takes a lot of different forms depending on who you are, what your personal circumstances in life are. It can be something as simple as allowing somebody to cut in front of you in traffic. It can be something as simple as holding a door for someone. It really boils down to, I am not the center of the universe, and allowing others to exist. And not only that, but facilitating and helping them, not always when it's necessarily convenient for you. So I would encourage each and every one of you to find opportunities to give back, not for any sort of religious reason or anything like that, but because other people need your help. We are an interdependent world, whether whether we want to always admit it or not. And we are connected with other people. It's very easy to assume that we are an island, as the quote goes. The reality is, if you see all these individual islands and then you drain the water out of whatever body of water it happens to be, you see that all these islands are quite connected. And with that, I'm going to turn the meeting over to Rob Kanzer, our president.
Al, thank you very much. And now we're going to have the Rob Kanzer. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, okay, thank you. I needed that. We all need energy. We all need connection. We all need vitality. And Al, your remarks were spot on. The board met earlier today, and it's true that on July 1st we have the formality of bringing in new board members, and many of the board members are going to stay on, including yours truly. So this is both a plea for help and participation, but to really remember, if you enjoy our club, think about how it happens. Now, pretty much everybody in the room, to your point, Al, is already giving back by virtue of the fact that we listen with compassion, we try to give each other honest feedback. I know I only have a minute or two, but here's the situation. Robert Eisenberg is our VP of Education. We have a new challenge with Pathways. We thought about Jane and Peter Ash teaming up on the side to kind of go through and have conversations with each other, realizing it's a challenge to help our club get on board. Al Davis, thank you for your service. You're going to be with us still as a member, but leaving our board, and so there'll be a vacancy. Al handles social media and the name tents and the name tags. Chris Bassett, our fantastic secretary, sitting in for timing and doing so much more on the web, will be leaving August 31st and not being able to stay on because he's got a full-time job come September 1st. Bob Avalone, a round of applause for Bob Avalone. Why are we clapping for Bob? Because he not only stepped up and took over VP of Education, but he's also become the webmaster. Brendan and Mary Alice, thank you for your work in the video department. Please continue. Let's reach out to Alex and Aileen and Ramiro. We'd like to be in touch with you about both the formal and the informal roles. Thank you, everyone. God bless. God bless us, everyone. Tiny Tim, up to the President of the United States. Mr. Al Davis.